Good morning. Happy Saturday. My name is Rachel Allen. I'm with BreakOut Studios. We're going to be focusing on the booty and the belly this morning. It is Saturday. We're already mid-October. Can you believe it? Well into Todd's 10th month, or 10th year, I should say, anniversary. It's the 10th month, of course, but 10th year anniversary month of celebration. So again, happy anniversary to you, Todd. So we're going to start with a bit of a warm-up. You can go weighted or non-weighted throughout this entire class. Always encourage having a mat, having a couple options for free weights, especially if you like to go heavier on the legs. Totally your call. Hydration, which I'm going to grab right now. I have mine over on the kitchen counter. And if you need, I've got a little bit of music, background music, but if you need something a little bit more peppy in your space, definitely have that on and up and available for you. I'm going to grab my hydration and we're going to get clicking in just a couple of minutes. All right, we're gonna get this party started. So what that looks like is, good morning, thank you for joining me. We're gonna get going with some wide set, or our feet are gonna be wide set, squats, just to kind of warm up the legs and the hips. And then we're gonna do some heel reaches from that lower squat position, just to warm up our trunk, okay? We'll kind of play with the movements of that. So this part of the class is just going to be weight free, if you will. But make sure, like I said, you have good hydration. If you want to set up your mat, have your mat nearby. But we're going to start wide set. So let's go ahead and bring the heels directly below the hips. Shoulders are going to roll down and back belly is in. You're not going to tuck your tailbone, but you're definitely going to drop that tailbone, especially as you come down through midline. So we're going to go ahead and just take some nice little pulses here. I'm going to set a little clock today. I do have my timers going, which is always fun because, yeah, we have a plethora of things to do today. So we're going to be going 50, 40, 30s, really kind of challenging ourselves. So definitely pace yourself. Know that if a 50-second round is too long for you, just know that you can pause, walk around, and come back. These are, of course, recorded, which is always fun. So if you need something that can be, you can come back and grow on, I always say. It's always good to revisit and grow on, right? Inhaling and exhale. Let's just go a couple more here. Last two. Good. Go ahead and hold that lowered position. Remember, the shoulders are still down and back, belly is still active. We're still warming that core up. Let's go ahead and take a couple little sways. Never fully arriving. Sometimes I'll go ahead and add these two exercises to the actual workout routine because they're so great for all of our hips and our glutes and our hamstrings, right? So they say if you want a booty lift, focus on the hamstring. A lot of us have lengthened glutes. Weakened glutes because we sit so long in our daily lives, right? Especially now, a lot of us are home office. So make sure that, you know, as you're home around the day or in your home around the day, know that you can always step off and do a squat or two. But these are great exercises. And like I said, we're going to be concentrating on those two, actually three main body parts. We've got the belly, we've got some hips, glutes, hamstrings. A couple more here. Let's go right, let's go left, let's go right, and let's go left. From this lower position, if you need to stand up and shake it off, stand up and shake it off. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to just take a couple little heel reaches, warming the trunk up. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale as you come to the side. Inhale as you come back through midline. Just kind of warming things up. We're gonna add on to this eventually. So if you need to get up and walk around, you honor yourself. Torso upright, try to keep everything upright. If you notice you're leaning, try to bring the torso back up. Contracting through the belly, dropping that tailbone, reaching, reaching. Let's just go a couple more here. Last one each side. Good. Go ahead and pedal those toes right on in. Belly button is back. We're going to go ahead and take a reach right across the body. Drop down, a nice little stretch, and come up. Take a little reach and up. Make sure the belly button comes back. Really focus on hinging back more than anything, okay? Inhaling and exhaling. Max stretch to max contraction. Let's go a couple more here. One more each side. Good. And let's just go ahead and take a couple little knee ups. So we're gonna go our first round. Let's go ahead and start with a narrow squat today. I have my list of what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna go ahead and start with that narrow squat. A narrow squat, feet are really gonna be close together. You want a little bit of space between your thighs, but really focusing on the hips as we get narrow here. Inhaling and exhaling. This can be weighted or non-weighted. You want to get as low as you can into a seated position. Let's go a couple more here. We're going to take an external rotation. So come on up and take an external rotation. Come back to center and lower. Up, open, center, lower. Get that good grounding feeling in the hips as you take that lateral move. Try to keep the whole leg move. Try not to let just the knee move, right? Sometimes the knee has a tendency to lead the way. If you can let the whole leg move. Sometimes I'll do rainbow kicks for the warm-up, right? So a little different, a little bit more concentrated here, a little bit more isolated. Let's go 2 more each side. Last one. Whoop. I had to get my balance. And you'll know these are our balance muscles, right? So if you stumble with balance or if you find a little bit of wobble in some of the stuff we do, be gentle, bring yourself back to center. So in that narrow squat, feet are gonna be, again, kind of close together, right? Sometimes you'll sit, well, a lot of times I'll do a little bit wider or sumo squat. We're gonna go nice and narrow today. So shoulders roll down and back, you're gonna drop all the way down and come all the way up. Now remember, as you hinge, remember you wanna hinge back. So we think of sitting in a chair and coming all the way up. This can be weighted or non-weighted. We're gonna go 3 rounds. We're gonna start with that 50-second round. I am gonna set a timer as promised, so I don't get lost in conversation. We're gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop and come up. Inhale and exhale. Get that full tilt at the top, right? Torso upright, almost mid-set. Get the heavy lifting done first, right? Beautiful out today. Gonna be doing some driving today. Look forward to getting out and around Tucson. Inhaling and exhaling. You're down to your last 10 seconds here. You've got 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. First round, check, check. Stretch it out, shake it off if you need. You can take a few second rest. Next round is only going to be a 40-second rest or a 40-second set. So the time is going to decrease every time we go, which means as the body gets tired, sometimes the quality is going to want to diminish. So more than anything, focus on the movement. Focus on the functional movement of this exercise, and don't worry about quantity. Focus on your quality. We're going to go 40 seconds. I'm setting the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hit it. Drop all the way back. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale as you come up. belly button all the way back towards that spine. Again, if you want to weight this, you can weight it. This is the very first exercise of the class, though. I'll say that out loud. We've got a good one. It's like some of my favorite stuff to plan, right? Exhale up. My clients always hate when I say it's going to be fun. Let's add a layer. So, drop any hints. Inhaling and exhaling. Time flies. Last one. Let's get it in. Drop and press. Told you, time flies. Next round is only 30 seconds. Big 3-0. So if you need to shake it out, if you need a quad stretch, drop knee to knee though. Make sure it is knee to knee. None of this, right? We're gonna go 30 seconds. It's our last round like this. We're in it to win it. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Press. Make sure the belly button comes all the way back towards that spine. Exhale up. Focus on that up. Last one. There it is. Shake it off. Hydrate if you need. I'm going to explain round 2. We're going to be coming down to the mat. We've done these. It's been a little while. You're going to have one leg extended. That leg that's extended, you want to keep the length on it. So as you are hinging back, that's your cue. As you hinge back, almost like we did in that squat, lengthen through your glute and then full contraction up. Think of side lunge, kneeling. A kneeling side lunge. Let me show you on the side. From here, belly button is back. I'm going to hinge all the way back and I'm going to come all the way up. This too can be weighted. We're going to be going 50, 40, 30s, alternating right and left. We're going to start with that 50-second set. When you're ready, we're going to press it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge all the way back. Come all the way up. Good. I'm going to make sure my knee, because I look in the camera, knee directly below that hip, right? Back. Try to keep that leg, being your lateral leg, nice and lengthened. What helps that is making sure you're hinging. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. My kitty cat is resting right there. He may be joining me on camera later. Depends on his mood. Sometimes when I get down to do my belly work during the day, he'll creep on up. His name is Percy. He's gotten really used to me being home much more often. Last one. There it is. I don't know how everybody else's pets are responding, but he's kind of digging it. I was gone a lot pre-COVID. So we're going 50 seconds, second side, round 1. We're going to hit it in 3, 2, 1. Hinge all the way back. Get that stretch. You should feel a nice stretch. I like it. And contract. Don't forget to like, drop a comment below, open to feedback. Want to make sure the content needs, succeeds, needs, wants, and desires. Heading into the winter months, we tend to get a little bit more, locked in. Here we go, last one. Our lives, the warmer or the darker the mornings are, we want to kind of stay in bed longer, not move as much, especially during the holidays. So we want to keep you moving. We're grateful to be teaching online with Breakout. We're going to go second side, second set, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back and come up. Hinge back and up. This can be weighted. You can have the weights off to the side, or you can bring them up to your shoulders, totally your call. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing, breathing. More than mid-set. Last one. There it is. Let's go ahead and switch right on over. Second round, 40 seconds. In it to win it in 3, 2, 1. Hinge and press. You may notice every side of the body feels a little different, especially in a range of motion, right? So just kind of notice how you're feeling. Really try to keep the intentionality of the move, right? The integrity, more than that, probably a better word. Well, they're both good. Make sure you're hinging all the way back and you get that max contraction at the top. Knee under hip as I shift my body. I can feel when my knee is not under my hip. I feel a little tug on the inside of my knee, right? Inhaling and exhaling. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get the last one in. There it is. Last round each side. 30 seconds. It's going to fly by. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to lie down. We have some core work. We're going to start warming up the belly. Inhaling and exhaling. Hinging back, coming all the way up. Last one. There it is. Last time, last switch. Let's hinge it back in 3, 2, 1. Hinge and press. Hinge. Check your belly. Three, 2, 1. Let it go. Good. If you need hydration, this is a good time. We're going to be lying on our backs. Our knees are going to be bent with our heels towards our glutes. We are going to go 50, 40, 30, so definitely pace yourself. Actually, I lied. We'll go 3 rounds of 40. We'll make in the middle. How about them apples? So we're going to tuck you into the chest. Hands are going to be right on the top of your quads. You're going to make sure that as you come up, you're going to just glide your hands directly towards your knees, and then you're going to come right back down. This is really about time under tension, right? Time and tension. Muscles under time and tension. So as you are coming up, make sure that you're really pressing the small of your back down towards the mat, belly button back towards that spine, so that you have everything. It should feel like a corset belly. Everything should be active in this move. So as you are coming up, it's just a little move. It's not a big move, and we want to start there because we're going to be doing other layers as we go along through class, okay? So make sure you exhale as you come up and you inhale as you come down. Most important piece, again, taking that chin to the chest and really focusing on allowing those muscles to move. As promised, we're going to go 40-second sets, 3 rounds through. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Just glide up and come down. Exhale up. Press that belly button back. Last one. Go ahead and pause. The next 2 rounds, I want you to try something. Go ahead and try exhaling all of your air before you crunch up. See how oxygen deprived you can get that belly those muscles so that you get max contraction out of the gut, okay? I'm gonna play with you. You're definitely gonna feel the difference, especially by the second round. So we're gonna go round 2, 40 seconds, exhaling before you crunch all the way up, okay? So we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, come up. Inhale down, exhale, inhale, exhale. You'll find your tempo, I promise. Last one already. Here it is. Can you feel it? You can totally feel the difference. We're going to do one more round just like that, okay? So make sure, again, that you'll find your rhythm, timing, and tempo. Everybody has a different amount of oxygen they can take in, a different rate of exertion, letting that oxygen go. Let's see how much oxygen you can get out of that belly. It's our last round like this, and we're going to come back to standing and do a little bit more booty work. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Come up. Last one, inhale, exhale, crunch it up. Good. Lengthen the body, hands overhead, shake it out, stretch it off. If you're going to come to standing with weights, we're going to be doing a curtsy lunge to a lateral side leg extension. So, meaning that it's not our side leg, but the leg's going to move to the side. So, in that, making sure that the curtsy is clean, 2 moves, compounded to 1 move, or one, I should say, one action. So you're going to take a curtsy. That curtsy looks like belly button is back, of course. I usually like to keep the leg that's not going to be moving parallel, right? So it doesn't have a turnout. Sometimes we have a turnout on these. Let's go ahead and keep it nice and parallel. You're going to take let's start with the right leg. Right leg will be a mover. You're going to take it right behind. You're going to drop all the way down into your curtsy lunge, tucking about 45 degrees behind. As you come up, you're going to go right into your lateral move, contracting through your medial glute, okay? Then we're going to drop back down. We're going to go 50, 40, 30s. We're going to go 50 seconds on, let's do this for fun. Let's do 50 seconds, right leg only, left leg only, and then the 40s and the 30s will alternate right and left because we should be feeling it by then. Deal? So we're going to start with that 50-second set. When you're ready, come on up, hydrate, hydrate. Let's start with that left leg, nice and stable. Actually, it's going to be your right leg. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop as low as you can. Make sure you're centered before you come all the way up. If you can, on that lateral move, don't focus on height. Focus on the isolation of that glute. Nice and steady, not in any kind of rush. Last one. Time flies. Let's get it. Good. Shake it out. You should be feeling it. If you're not, next round I may encourage you to add weight because we'll be alternating and you'll move through it faster. Let's go ahead and get that left leg nice and stable. Right leg is going to be moving. We're going 50 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop. lateral. And again, this is a great, I always say these are great ways to find out how balanced you are in your balance. Everybody has, we say, two sides to every body. So for some of us, their side may be easier to balance on. But definitely pick a focal point, pick something to focus on as you're moving. Make sure those movements are nice and clean. Belly button is back the entire time. Just warmed it all up. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's go. Last one. There it is. If you're going to add weights, that's my water. I'm going to add weights. We're going to alternate right and left. This is going to be our 42nd round. Weights, good way to go. You can have the weights low. You can bring the weights up. Never set them on your traps. You can set them off to the side. If you want to keep your cardio up, you can always bring your hands overhead. Me, I'm going to keep the weights nice and low today, focusing on those muscles. So we're going to alternate right and left. Curtsies with that side leg extension. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your curtsy. Take your leg extension. Step onto it. Curtsy. Extension. Step. Curtsy. Extension. Step. Inhaling and exhale as you drive up. Last one. Let's go one more each side because we can. Up. Up. 30-second round remains. So check your weights. How do your weights feel? Make sure those feet remain parallel in your step. Sometimes in parallel. This is our last round. We're going to go 30 seconds. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's step. Come on up. Lateral. Complete each move. Come all the way up. Contract through the booty. Lateral lift. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale as you come up and lift. Inhale. Last one each side. Time flies when you're having fun, right? And drop. And press. Good. Let it go. We're going to be coming back down to the mat. Hydrate, walk around if you need. So, you're going to be side lying. You're going to press up and then up. So, from a side resting position, you're going to press your hips up into a side plank. Once you're in side plank, you're going to go ahead and hit a clamshell and then come back down. We're going 50, 40, 30s. This is a doozy. This is like really kind of the heavy lifting of the class, okay? So pace yourself. If you need to pause and stop, pause, stop, shake it out. I always say stretch back. Good glute stretch if you get tight is crossing the ankle over, anything along those lines. Definitely pausing on yourself. Rolling onto your back, knees together, whatever works. We're going to get through it though, I promise. Okay, so hydrate if you need. We're going to press up. I'm going to be starting, we're going to be lying, you'll be right side resting down. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up, clamshell, and drop. Press the hips up, clamshell, and drop. Press the hips up. Exhale as you come up. your hip may be getting warm about now, right? Exhale up. Last one, ready? Let's press. Good. Good news is we're switching side to side, okay? So we're gonna hit that other side. I'm on my forearm. You could be up if you choose. I may do that my second or third set, but I kind of like feeling low. It really allows me to focus on my hips and my contraction in my hips. We're gonna press up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press, clamp, and lower. Press, clamp. Inhaling and exhaling. Don't forget to breathe, right? Friday night, Breakout Studios, dancing extravaganza in honor of the 10-year anniversary. Hope to see you all there. Ready to get our groove on. It'd be so good to see everybody. Oh my goodness. I miss faces. I miss beings. Having physical classes. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's press up. Guess what? You've got one remaining. Let's hit it. Let's press it up. Open. Good. Guess what? Back over. This is our 42nd round. If you want to join me, I'm going to press up and see how it feels. I prefer the forearm, but I'm willing to do both just for the play. Ready? Let's press. Press up, clamshell. Come on down. Press up. Make sure the hips stay stacked. Shoulders stacked. Everything. Exhale up. Exhale up. Last one. There it is. Nice. Let's switch it over. Second round, second side. In it to win it in 3, 2, 1. Press. Open. Press. Clock is on, I promise. Last one, let's hit it. Guess what? Last round each side, only 30 seconds. Then we're gonna focus on the belly. We're gonna be focusing on the lower belly next round. So let's get through these 2 rounds of 30. We're gonna press up in 3, 2, 1. Press. Make it your best. Last round. Really focus on the up. What's going on with those glutes? Drive, contract. Up, up. Thank you for joining us. I know it's our celebratory month, so open to everybody, free for all. Let's press up. Last time, last side. Good. Let's switch it over. We're going to press up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. You've got 4. You've got 3, 2, last 1. Press it up. Good. Let it go. If you need to stretch, go ahead and cross that right ankle over your left hip or left thigh. Hello. That's my thigh. Remember, shoulders down and back, belly button in. If you need to, walk those hands up. Really get a good stretch on the hip. Inhaling and exhaling. Let go of any tension or tightness. Let's swap it out because you can. Try to drop that your knee. Inhaling, exhaling, stretch it out. This is always a good one too. A nice little hip swivel. Belly button back. Just that internal and external rotation just feels good, right? Good work. All right, we're gonna focus on the lower abdominal wall. And so that means leg lifts. Heavy lifting. We're gonna get it done in the middle of the class. We'll be comboing some moves up later, but let's get some heavy lifting done. We're gonna go 3 sets. We're gonna go weighted single, yeah, we'll go weighted. I'm gonna grab a lighter weight though, because I can. So we're gonna go leg lifts. And so what that's gonna look like is you can have your shoulders up off the ground, weighted, right? So nice and active. We're gonna take that leg lift though. So legs are gonna go as low as you can to the ground. You're gonna bring the legs all the way up. We did a pillow kick a couple weeks ago, very similar to that idea, except for both of those legs are gonna be moving high to low, which means you really wanna focus on the small of the back, staying on the mat. So if you notice that you have, everybody has different a variety, of course, back flexibility, ranges of motion. If you're somebody that notices either your hips pop from hypermobility or your lower back starts to ache from any type of leg lifting or lowering, hip flex are going to be tight for some of us, so that's just granted. It's going to maybe uncomfortable. I would say go single leg on those. You can also place your hands at your hips instead of doing a weighted version. Just make sure the chin is tucked to the chest, even as you're lowering, and just limit your range of motion. Protect your back, most importantly, as you're strengthening your core. No back injuries, okay? So we're gonna go 3 rounds of 40, meeting in the middle of the road like we do. So if you wanna grab your weight, grab your weight. We're gonna lift and lower our legs together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise. Keep the heat on that belly. Exhale up. Again, making sure you're exhaling on that up. You're under 10 seconds this first round. Last one. There it is. If you feel anything, knees to chest, take a gentle rock, right to left. We're going to be kicking into round 2. Notice your weight. If you need to adjust the weight, go higher. Make sure you protect the shoulders though, so nothing too heavy for those shoulders. We're going round 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise. Clock is on. Last one. Let's hit it. This is it. Good. Rest. Take that gentle rock right to left. We're going to go one more round just like that. And we're going to do a little bit more glute isolation. We're going to be staying on the floor though, I promise, okay? Last round of 40. In it to win it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe feeling it. We like it. Clock is on. You're under 10. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Nice. If you need to, roll over, stretch it out, pressing the hips into the mat, elbows directly below those shoulders, and lengthen through the torso. Stretch it out however you need. I'm going to hydrate, and let's see what we're doing next, shall we? Okay. This one I just like because it's such an isolated piece of work, and you really have to take it from no activity to activity, right? So that ignition, that trigger, really makes the body work a little harder. And this is the staggered sideline scissor. So, top leg is going to be your mover. Bottom leg, foot is flexed. Top leg is going to be your mover. So making sure the feet are pretty close together, heel to toe. You're going to take that lateral lift and let it come all the way down. You're going to fire that lateral lift. You're going to let it come all the way down. That's exercise 1. Then we're going to move right into tipping a little bit forward and taking an extension. That extension is your glute max. We want to make sure we get a nice extension to the back. Make sure the belly button is in, and we're going to isolate that glute. We're going to go those 2 moves back to back, 50, 40, 30s, because we can. I'm going to set the timer. We're going to get going with that scissor lift in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that lift. Doesn't have to go high again. Make sure the heel touches and you lift. Exhale up. Exhale up. Here he comes. This is Percy making his grand entrance. Inhaling, exhaling. He doesn't like to work out. I'll just say that out loud. Here's your back. Last one. Take it up. Good. Now, go ahead and bring your hips a little bit forward because that same side we're going to work on again. The heel is going back. We're in it to win it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now the toes of my top leg are at the heel of my bottom leg, and I'm contracting through my glute max. Big muscle, doing the work. Exhale up. Belly button is back. Exhale up. Clock is on, I promise. You're down to your last 10 seconds. Check how you feel. Inhaling, exhaling. Exhale on that exertion. Inhale as you come down. Exhale. Last one. Nice. Let's switch it over. 50-second rounds. We're starting with that scissor move. Spoon my cat. We're going to go 50 seconds. We're in it to win it in 5, 4, 3, 2. Top legs moving. Up. 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 1. Let it go. We're going to shift that body weight forward. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Exhale, up. Exhale, exhale, up, up, up. Feeling it? Me too. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. Breathe up. No momentum though, right? Promise me you're not going to start adding the whole body into this. Let the glute do the work. This is your last one. There it is. Let's go back. 40 seconds each side. Starter side has already had a little bit of a rest. We're going 40 seconds in 5, 4, 3, 2, scissor for scissor. Exhale up. If you can, keep moving. If you can, or you start noticing you're too uncomfortable, just slow the moves down. You don't have to get as many in, but see if you can keep that muscle moving. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up. Under 10 already. These last 2 rounds are going to fly by. You've got 3, you've got 2, you've got 1. There it is. Go ahead. Let's switch it up. Bring those hips forward a smidge. 40 seconds. Glute max. Up. Up. And try to keep the leg lengthened. Sometimes when our bellies aren't active, we'll start noticing the legs start bending. Really try to keep the length. It's a longer lever, right? If you must, you can bend your knee, but I'm going to suggest, if you can, really try to keep the heat on the glute. It's about as active as he gets. Inhaling, exhale. Exhale up. Exhale up. Up. Clock is on. You're already under 10. Look, you were down to 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let's switch sides. He's switching sides. Oh my goodness, Percy. All right, we're going to go 40 seconds, starting with that scissor in 3, 2, 1. Scissor it up. Me and my shadow. Huh. It's my boy. It's my boy. Thank you. We had to make some dietary changes with him during COVID. He put on some weight. His body was not happy. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. We're taking it to the back. He's just now getting acclimated to his restricted diet. I'm going to use those terms. I think we're both on restricted diets. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Take it back. Back. Exhale up. Glute max going. Clock is on. We only have one more round of 30 seconds each. And then we're going to finish it out with side line core work to focus on those obliques. You've got 1 left. There it is. Guess what? Last round, 30 seconds each side. And then we'll finish out with the belly as promised. We'll have a nice well-rounded class. We're going 30 seconds in 5, 4, 3, front scissor. Let's take it up. Let's take it up. I know. I feel it too. Take it up. Become more aware of what you're engaging to make that leg lift. These are big muscles that we're working today. You're under 10 seconds already. You've got this. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. Last one. You've got this. There it is. Let's take it to the back. Now that he's moved, I'm going to take a little swivel forward. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raise. Last time this side. Exhale up. Under 10. Last one. There it is. Let's switch it over. Last time, last side, each move, 30 seconds. Let's scissor. Let's up. Focus on the up. Up. Last one. Up. Let's switch it. Last 30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Up. I know we've got ballet class this morning. You've got cardio. Again, cardio throughout the week, right? Amazing classes, everybody. Opportunities. Tap. Yoga. Todd's got it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. As promised, we're going to do some sideline work. So we're going to go sideline V. So we want to focus on obliques. We've done upper abdominal wall, transverse, lower abdominal wall. Let's focus on some obliques. So knees can be bent. We're going to crunch up and you're going to lengthen and crunch up and lengthen. We're going to go 3 rounds of 30. It's heavy lifting, so you're going to notice we're going to appreciate that time, that different amount of time, the shorter length. So making sure you get as much length or extension before you contract up. Try to keep as much on the side, making it a lateral move, focusing on the obliques, rather than engage in the full core, which would usually mean the torso is going to rotate more towards facing those knees. We're going to take it to the side in 3, 2, 1. Crunch it up. Crunch it up. Exhale up. If you want, you can go fully lengthened legs. That's fine too. Last one. Nice. Let's switch it out. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. And every side, you kind of have to find your rhythm, timing, and tempo, right? So making sure, side line here. Extension, contraction. Try to keep those knees together. They're going to want to float away. Clock is on, you're under 10 seconds. Last one. Nice. Round 2. Second set. Same as the first. Sorry, I clipped my cat. We're going to go second round. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Up. Up. I think I hit Twitter instead of my clock. Nope, there it is. Up. 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 Try a couple fully lengthened legs. See how you feel there. extension to full contraction. Reach, reach. There it is. Time flies. Second set. Second side. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. We only have one more round each side. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. See, even if you need to take a rest, see if you can come back into it. Clock is still going. You've got 3, you've got 2, you've got 1. Last time, well, not last side yet. Last time each side. In it to win it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it. Exhale, up, up. Feeling it. Whoop, whoop. What a great way to start your Saturday off. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you contract up. Pace yourself. This is your last 30. Pick a number. Last one. Last time, last side. This is it. We're going to stretch it out. We're in it to win it in 3, 2, 1. We're going to have a couple minutes just to stretch it all out. Oh yeah, we're in it. Last one. Woo! Round of applause. All right, let's stretch it out, shall we? Let's bring those hips to the mat because that just feels good. We're not done though. Elbows below those shoulders, right? Contract through your glutes, belly button back, lengthen, chin up. Stretching out the front of the torso. Inhaling. As you exhale, lengthen through the elbows. Protect the small of your back though by making sure the belly button is back. Back, back, back. Inhale. As you exhale, let's press back, child's pose. Stretch all the way back. Good. Lengthening, dropping those hips. Lengthening, lengthening. Let's press forward. Let's do a little pigeon. Let's bend that front. This is going to be my left leg, but whatever leg. And just bring the torso down. Stretching into those hips. Inhaling. Exhale. Let's switch it out, shall we? You can press back and swap under, or come up and swap under, your choice. And I'm going to dip my hip towards getting a nice stretch on the lateral, the leg that's down, yeah? Getting the front of that hip really good. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's go ahead and walk it up. Stretch more fully. We're going to switch sides back to that original side. Also deepen that stretch of that hip, okay? So inhale, curl your toes under, lengthen back, and swap. Drop that hip. Really allow that stretch to happen here. Inhaling and exhaling. Nice. Way to play, everybody. Inhale. Let's go ahead and sit on that leg. And let's cross. Crisscross applesauce. One leg over. If you have a difficult time getting into a pretzel position, know that you can also go fully lengthened leg on that side. But try to bring both knees in nice and close and take that stretch. Notice my shoulders reaching for opposite corner of my room, and feel that I stretch in the piriformis, medial glute, everything we just really isolated the heck out of, right? Inhaling. Sit into it. Make sure the hips are down, booty is down on the ground. Inhale. As you exhale, let's switch. This will be our last little stretch here. Inhaling, exhaling. And I will look forward to seeing you all on Friday night, Breakout Studios parking lot, for a little getting our boogie on. Make sure the hips are down. Make sure the rotation is on. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Even Percy is stretching. Happy Saturday, one and all. Love you all, miss you all. Stay well, stay safe. See you soon. Blessings.